Every passage of play, every match, every touch is unique.
EA Sports FIFA games have dominated the virtual football arena for so long now, it's difficult to remember a time when Pro Evolution Soccer was top dog. Well, Konami has finally recalled what once made this a great series, and that's a big part of why PES 2015 is so good this year. It combines the responsive, reliable feel of the PS2 era games with the improvements to control, animation, momentum and physics we've seen in the intervening years. The result is one of the best football games in a long time, and certainly one of the best in the series since its heyday. A big part of that is down to the legitimately great artificial intelligence. Teams play differently from one another, and you'll recognise the unique strengths and movements of the stars you're familiar with. From Carlos Tevez' terrier-like enthusiasm, to Andrea Pirlo's laser-guided passing skills, and Ian Robben's incredibly distinctive running style. The facial likenesses are pretty good too. That attention to detail manifests almost everywhere. You can see it in the way players respond to the ebb and flow of play, making intelligent runs, tracking back, playing the offside trap, or making runs into the box gesturing for your winger to cross it. Keepers will come out of their area to sweep up long balls behind the back four, particularly if you're playing as or against Bayern Munich. You've got a little more control over the pace of the game too. Unless you're playing against a high-pressing team, you've usually got time and space to put your foot on the ball and consider your options. You can move it around the back four to coax opposition players out of position and create gaps, or play much more directly, spraying diagonal balls to your wide men to attack flagging fullbacks. Smart use of the sprint button is key. A quick change of pace is the perfect way to gain an extra yard of space, and it's nice to be able to work an opening without having to rely on flicks and tricks. They are available if you want them though. There's a strong sense of weight to the physics and movement, yet the controls are much more responsive than last year's game, with little delay between pressing the button and releasing the ball. Close control allows you to change direction easily, with flair players capable of making jinking runs at speed. And it's great to play a football game where strategies and substitutions make a clear difference. You can take off a striker for a defensive midfielder to close out a tight encounter, or throw on a winger to tease a defender who's on a booking. Online play is mostly smooth, with only the occasional stutter, and though My Club mode is a pretty blatant attempt to mimic FIFA Ultimate Team, it provides a solid enough structure for the real meat of PES 2015, even if there are a few interface issues that need resolving. But on the pitch, Konami gets almost everything right. It might not look as good as FIFA, the kits might not be as accurate, and the presentation may be inferior, but for the sheer quality of its all-round play, PES 2015 is definitely the champion this year.